Hello and welcome back to Life is Feudal, Forest Village, A New Beginning. And we are into year 20 in spring and our population is at only 46. We're actually down 2 from our maximum capacity, but we may try and grow our population this season. Although we need to get our food situated here. I don't think we need to grow oats this year, probably next year. So we could probably keep the potatoes going. We still have a decent surplus of clothing, so I don't think we need to worry about clothing right now. But so what we'll do is we'll just get our growers going here. We got 6 laborers we can send over there, and then we'll depopulate the mine to try and fill up the rest of the laborers. And let's guess we'll get all our gatherers going, and we'll have a couple of laborers. I'll leave 1 in each just to keep, but actually I just want some stone right now. I'm going to leave 2 guys in the stone mine going just so we can keep resources coming in. We still have a good surplus of charcoal, which is great. We are going to fix our ramp here. We had an issue with the ramp just at the top end, so we'll get that fixed. We'll get the everything planted. And I think we're okay on oats. I think we'll be okay on oats for this year, as long as we don't, make any more chickens or anything. We could kill off some chickens if we feel that that's going to be trouble. Actually, we still have people running bread in the bakery, which we can do. We have a ton of flour, so we could keep making the bread. It's not the end of the world, but we still need to make the mill itself, which we have not done. Let's take a look. Now, what is the entrance? There it is. That's the entrance, I think, to the mill. So we could put the mill back here. Let's build the mill. We'll build it. Hopefully we got it right this time. We'll get some trees out of that. Let's sort of clear the area here a bit. Don't have any trees growing up here, so that's good. We only have 2 laborers right now, so I guess we'll see what gets done here. I think, yeah, we got a bit of terraforming ongoing, so I could take that. Let's take the guys out of the stone mine. We'll get a couple more laborers going. Get our jobs done here. Food-wise, we're still pretty good. Still got like 700 veggies into spring here, so that's a pretty good surplus of food down here. I think these 20 people will always be okay. The fishing is probably going to be, the fishing and the farms will be more than enough for the people down here, I think. And then we got the orchards as well as some extra fruit coming in. All our terraform jobs here taking a while. Once we get these terraforming done, we get the mill built, then we'll think about building another house. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it. I could put it over here, and we could think about building another barn somewhere over here where we're going to have some more farms, maybe gathering. We might have to move our gathering operation out. Gathering and hunting further out. Which is okay. Lots of rain. Early summer. Our farms are struggling. This farm here is definitely struggling. I wonder why that is. Can I see where you live? Carrying food to house. So you live way up here. Way up there. Wow. That's why your farm's struggling. You live a long way away. That's alright. This job is done. That looks a little funky. So our ramp is good now, I guess. We can go up and down the ramp. So that's good news. That means I can put the road back there. We'll definitely get the road back here so you can come up and down this path, no problem. And we're back up to a population of 48. The road seems to really eat at my FPS for some reason. I don't know why that is. Let me pause for a second. Let me just zoom in on one of the villagers here. Just to see if I can improve my frame rate there. We got a decent supply of food. Getting that road done. This mill is going to take a while just because we don't have, anybody working on it. We'll put a couple of builders on it, and so they'll hopefully primarily work on that. This barn really has only veggies. And this barn here is got a mix. It's actually run out of the meat. It's got some bread coming in still though, so that's okay. And fruit from gathering basically. We're down on oats a little bit. Looks like the roads are almost done. It looks like when they're building roads, I'm having a frame rate issue. So I wonder if that's the thing. Did I? Okay, I am building the road there. Just it hasn't happened yet. We got 2 students. Late summer. So we are definitely harvesting these fields. This field is starting to get harvested. Okay, so it did make it. And of course this little field always gets finished quickly. Could think about another orchard out here, maybe another farm. Okay, this looks weird, right? I got to terraform this down. That little spike there looks so weird, right? Okay, so let's do this. Well, we'll get it all to the same height here. Should be a pretty quick terraform job. But the little spike there looks a little weird. The rest of the cliff there looks actually looks alright. Let's get that spike down. We almost have all the resources there, so we'll be building that up pretty soon. Maybe we'll fully staff it, get it going. We'll get the windmill up before winter. We can start milling some of our flour rather than making bread. Take a couple of bakers off. Save some of that flour, we're going to mill it. Okay, we're almost up to 10,000 veggies now, which is fantastic. It looks like we're going to grow our population next year, I guess. This year we got the mill up and running. We'll actually get 2 people working it right now. We'll turn some of that flour into wheat into flour. Make a couple more roads there. Kill our frame rate. It definitely appears that the road building is a frame rate killer for some reason. I don't know why. I wonder if stone roads are the same. So if I do... If I get a stone road here, this is kind of a sort of a main kind of a pathway here. Let's see if building stone roads here causes the same kind of frame rate delay as dirt roads do. Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't seem as bad though. Well, maybe. For some reason, road building is an issue in terms of frame rate. I don't know why that is. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to move the hunting cabin and the gatherer's hut out here somewhere, probably, just so that we're out on the edges here, kind of like, you know, there's at least some wilderness and stuff around here where they're, you know, gathering and stuff. Because I'm probably going to put a big house here, overlooking the cliff. I don't think I have enough space for even a small house here. I guess technically I do. But it's going to take up the road, I think. Ah! Room for a small house here. No, I think I take up the road. No, I can't. So I take up the road there, so I can't actually build a small house on here, so I can build shacks on here. We're into fall. Temperature is starting to drop, and usually we're still getting the first batch there. I think at this point it's probably best to start gathering. Just gather what we have here. I don't think we can here yet. Did we get these roads all built? Looks like, right? So we did get the roads built. I don't... Definitely a frame rate issue while building the roads, but not one while not. Okay, so we now have the ability to make like veggie pies. So we might as well make some veggie pies. And we can make some meat pies too. We don't have a ton of meat. Actually, we don't have a lot of meat at all. Could make fish pies. We definitely don't have enough meat to make too many meat pies, sadly. We're into early winter, so I can now take the gatherers off. And we're probably not getting a lot of meat because there's not a lot for these hunters to hunt. So we definitely have to build some hunting shacks and some gathering shacks sort of on the periphery. So we should probably do that. But we're also going to need to terraform some of this land here. So we're going to terraform some of this land here. We're going to lower it. All right, so we'll terraform some of that land there. We may build a little ramp as well, and then we'll build some hunting shacks out on the periphery there. We'll build a hunting shack and a gathering shack, sort of to help out. We can get some stone production, some ore production going on. We're over 10,000 veggies going into the winter, so that was pretty good. It's a solid 15,000 food supply. We don't have any meat. We get a little bit of meat from our chicken farm, our little chicken farm here, and then the rest comes in from hunting. So we didn't get a lot of meat in from hunting. Which is, I don't know, maybe a little sad, I guess. Get that terraform job done eventually. And yeah, next season we'll definitely increase our population because we're going to be up to a max 48 population again. So we'll push ourselves above 50. And again, we got a lot of charcoal and wood, so we're doing all right. We have no wood down here in this warehouse, but it is full now with other resources. Oh, we could transport some logs. We can do that. Get some logs down in the other warehouse. Can't hurt. Although I don't know that there's much room. And there's not a lot of room. So let's actually do this instead. Let's do some charcoal from here to there. So we'll get some charcoal in here from here, and that'll make some more space for some logs to come in. Well, we got one student being taught. And removing logs and charcoal. And I'm just going to take off the person for now. Get them to be a laborer for the rest of winter, do some terraforming for us. Did I not take the farmers off? I didn't take any of the farmers off. Wow. All the farmers can go about their business. Yeah, we're digging into our clothing supplies. I guess we could grow some more flax next season. We got a bit of wheat. I think we're using most of the meat that comes in for making meat pies, which are pretty good for calories. And also we got the veggie pies coming in. Eggs is probably the limiting factor here on making the pies. Looks like it. But it looks like we got the terraforming done. I think we'll put like a hunting shack and a gatherer shack in the back here. We may put another barn somewhere over here, or maybe we can, these guys can just go to these barns. They might be okay just walking to these barns for food and stuff, although we might need another barn. Just because these barns they're getting quite full. You know, considering we're just hitting early spring right now, and all the barns are relatively full. We still have 1,000 veggies down here. You know, we only have veggies really as food up here other than eggs, but hopefully we're not eating the eggs. We're going to be using the eggs here. And here's a decent mix of stuff, fruit, veggies, a little bit of fish from down below. But yeah, we're into early spring. We're back up to a population of 48. Next season we will grow some more population probably and improve some of our resources coming in. But I hope you've enjoyed the growth of Old Ashton here in Life is Feudal, Forest Village. And until next time, Delgar out.